Hi everyone, this is Rakesh. Welcome to VR Computer Education. In Sim Programming, Class 9, that is Preprocessors in C. So in the last video, we have discussed some topics in preprocessor, and the next topic we'll discuss in the part 2 video. So let us start the topic. So the next topic in preprocessors is file inclusion. So in the last video or in the last class we have discussed about macros, and today we'll see file inclusion. So what is file inclusion? This type of preprocessor directive tells the compiler to include a file in the source code. Means the source code of the file is included in the main program at the specified place. So this preprocessor directive will tell the compiler please to include the file in the source code. So there are two types of files which can be included by the user in the program. So file inclusion can be two types, that is header file and user defined files. Next, what is header file? So header file means these files contains definition of predefined functions like printf, scanf, clr, scr, etc. So see once again, these files contains definition of predefined functions like printf, scanf, clr, scr, etc. These files must be included to work with these functions. So different functions are defined in different header files. For example, standard input I/O functions, that is input output functions, are in stdio.h header file. Simply meaning here I have printf, scanf, cls, scr. See here, these are the functions: printf function, scanf function, clr, scr function. So this, to use this function, we have to include related header file in the program. That is the meaning. So different functions, so like printf, scanf, clr, scr, get ch, like get char, many functions are there. So all those functions are contains in some particular header files. So to use those functions, we need to add that particular header file. So in that one example, standard I/O, that is standard input output functions, are present in stdio.h. Suppose printf, scanf is the input output functions. So to use printf, scanf functions in the program, we have to use stdio.h header file. That is the meaning. Like syntax, how to add header file. See, hash include angular bracket inside file name, and example hash include stdio.h, that is standard input output dot h header file. So where file name is the name of the file to be included, name of the file is stdio.h, and these are the angular brackets tells the compiler to look for the file in the standard directory. So all these files are stored in the standard directory. Next, so these are the some of the functions which are present in stdio.h header file. So first one, printf writes formatted data to a file. So this function is used to write formatted data to a file. Next, scanf reads formatted data to a file. So for printf, what it will write means it will print some data in the file. Scanf means reads data to the file, means it will take some data to the keyboard. Will take input from the keyboard. Next, get C means reads a character from a file. Next, get char reads a character from keyboard. Put char means writes a character to a screen, etc. Not only this, there are many functions which are present in the stdio.h header file. To use these functions in our program, the main concept is to use these functions means to use printf or scanf function or getC function, getChar function, putChar function. If you want to use these functions in the program, you must be include this header file in the program. If you don't include this header file in the program, without including, if you use these functions in the program, you'll get error. So that is why we have to use a particular header file, the function which we are using. That is the here concept of header file or preprocessors in C. So one more header file let us see, that is conio.h, another header file. So there will be number of header files. So inside header files there will be a number of functions. So like that. So conio.h, so stdio.h means standard input output header file. Conio means console input and output header file, used mostly by MS-DOS compilers to provide console input and output. So in that console input output .h header file contains some functions. So with first one, that is CLR, SCR means clear screen. The meaning is clear screen means it will clear the output screen. Next, getCH. Get means it will read character from keyboard. Text color function changes the text color, changing the text color. Next, text background. So this function is used to change the text background color, etc. So not only this, there will be a number of functions. In that few functions I am explaining you. So this is about another header file like this, string.h, math.h, like that. Number of header files are there in the C programming. So in that header files we'll have number of related functions. So to use those functions we have to include compulsory these header files. So this is about header files. Next, user defined files means suppose when a program becomes very large, it is good programming practice to divide it into smaller files and include wherever needed. See, when we are writing a very big program, instead of writing continuous big program, that big program is divided into smaller files and they are included whenever needed. So user will create these files. That is why these files, these type of files are called user defined files. User defined files means user will create. Who are the users? We are the users. Why we are dividing? Because there is a lengthy program. So to understand the lengthy program, it takes lot of time. Simple. When you have essay writing competition, so when we have essay writing competition, if you write pages essays, reading that essay is very difficult. Why? After writing some side headings and writing the content by using some side headings, then it is very easy to understand. Like that, when continuously if you go on writing the program, very lengthy program, it is very difficult to understand. So to understand, we'll divide it into some parts. So those parts are added whenever they are needed. So who will do this user defined files? User will create this user defined functions. That's why they are called user defined files. So these files can be included as, this is a syntax, hash include, see in the double quotes, file name .h. Example like this, my header file .h. We can create our own header file also. So .h extension files are called header files. Remember. So these are user defined files. And this is about file inclusion in preprocessors in C. So there are 4 types already we have discussed, that is macros, file inclusion, conditional compilation, next other directives. So we have discussed macros, and today we have discussed file inclusion. But so we'll discuss the next topic in the next video. Thank you.